in just a little bit. Here's Don Owen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Buddy Rose and Billy Jack are working on Henning, and they may have to take him down to the emergency hospital, but we don't know yet. So that bout is terminated, and the Dynamite Kid, for pulling a trick on a thing when a guy's laying on a stretcher to jump off and land right in his throat, he's been suspended for at least a month, and we'll even try and make it more than that if possible, so he can find someplace else to work. The next event will be the best 2 out of 3 falls and a 30-minute TV time limit. Introducing in this corner, 228 pounds from Los Angeles, Chris Colt. His opponent in this corner, 237 pounds from Los Angeles, Al Madril. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Buddy Rose and Jack said that they want to come back and wrestle later in the evening against the Samoans or anybody want to stick in there against them. So they'll be back out here a little bit later. And next Tuesday night, you know what you're going to see here, and there won't be any television on that, because I don't think it'll be the kind of a bout that should be brought into your home. Saturday night, July the 2nd, we're going to let all the kids that's still in town that come with their parents in free of charge to see a big card here Saturday night, July the 2nd. Thank you very much.
A lot of changes, Dutch. A lot of changes. That means our main event ended in a draw. Our Tuesday night bout has been changed now. Boy. I knew this was going to be wild, but I never thought it was going to be anything like this.
Hang on for just a minute.
Chris Colt and Al Madril, affectionately referred to as Supermax, going to go at it now. They're going to, it's kind of a fill-in match. And Chris Colt's going to take on the crowd, as usual. Chris is bedecked now in tiger stripe leotards, and he's not his usual colorful, psychedelic, flamboyant self out there. He doesn't have his usual...
I just had to admonish somebody here for throwing things at one of our wrestlers. Doesn't matter how mad you get, doesn't take much of a man or a woman to throw something at a man that can't do anything about it, you know. You might miss the guy and hit somebody across the ring and put their eye out. That'll make you feel real happy, wouldn't it?
Well.
Chris Colt in his tiger skin tights. Just lovely.
Yeah, but he's not usually, I don't know, something's missing.
He's not quite...
He's not electrified like his clothing usually is.
Maybe it's too plain for him.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
He's trying to make a friendly match out of this with Supermax Al Madril. And Al Madril says, "Hey, Colt,
no,
I've been down the road too long."
That's right.
Colt crossed his heart. He wasn't going to hurt him, and Al almost dropped him. Well, I'm sorry to see that happen to Curt Hennig. It was triple team and pile drive. I hope there's nothing broken in those vertebrae in the upper part of that neck, but he is injured rather badly, and for Curt not to be able to come back out and be carried out in a stretcher, that's not always a good sign. I just hope it's not too severe. I hope there's nothing broken, just a sprain or a strain.
It certainly doesn't surprise me to see the Dynamite Kid suspended, Dutch. I thought he could have gotten a suspension off of what he did to Sandy Barr.
I think that had a lot to do with it. That coupled with coming off the top rope and landing halfway across the ring on the Curt. That did it. Owens just saw red, and it takes a lot to shake Don Owens up.
Well, that shook everybody up.
My goodness, there's some relatives in the audience down there. I see my brother-in-law, Clayton Rasmussen and Lester and Riellen are down there. Lester's trying to throw a punch. I don't claim it was my relatives anymore.
Relatively speaking, he was.
But I love him. Chris Colt looks like he's spouting a black eye on that left side of his face.
Well, he's doing a lot of jawing right now between the referee and the crowd. But not a lot of physical contact between Chris Colt and Al Madril so far. It didn't work before. It's not going to work now. Crowd says, go ahead. Plant one on him. He did it!
Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. Right on the tip of the jaw. Chris is checking his teeth.
He may have lost another one, Dutch.
There's not that many left to lose.
No. He's got about 4 or 5 of them out. In the front, anyway. Oh. Well, what a night of wrestling this has been. We're not through yet. Well, they're both squaring off. Colt backs up into the corner. Looks like he kind of wants to go to his room. Well, Colt is going to bail out and think this thing over. Meanwhile,
10
Sandy
minutes
Barr is
remaining.
the
10
on it.
minutes.
And we've only got 10 minutes to go here. There's a takedown by Chris Colt on Al Madril. That's an amateur move. Al making a good move of his own. Colt saying, well, no, I don't do any of those nasty things. Now he's admonishing Al Madril. The crowd is admonishing Chris Colt.
9 minutes remaining. 9 minutes.
Now Madril. Look at the position he had, Colt had. If you tuned in late, you're going to hate yourself in the morning. We just had one of the wildest main events that I've ever seen in my life. There's a full Nelson applied by Chris Colt on Al Madril. Somehow it doesn't look like a Billy Jack full Nelson, does it? Looks like Colt's grabbing some hair back there. The main event.
Okay, well, I was talking, folks, to one of the fans here. You have to excuse me every time. Oh, look at this!
Coming down.
Colt tried to cakewalk up that top rope to get the referee Sandy Barr to break it. Sandy didn't want to do it at the position he was in. He was rather promiscuously perched there, and Al just let go of him. Now look at Colt.
That'll kind of mess up your equilibrium a little bit. Make you dizzy, too.
You fans throughout the Northwest, don't forget we'll be coming your way in the month of June. Some of you ought to come in. If you're going to come in from all over the state, come on down to the sports arena any Saturday evening here on Chautauqua, the Portland Sports Arena. Come in at 8:30, watch the show, develop, go home at 11 o'clock and watch yourself on TV. Guest of KPTV Channel 12, the best television station in the Pacific Northwest.
What a great way to spend a Saturday night. Hey, where else can you go to come home and watch yourself on TV? Colt grabbed some hair there, sat down on left arm.
I want to thank the people of Winlock, Washington, a little tiny town up there, central Washington, just off of I-5 northbound, for the complete sellout they had at 1 o'clock yesterday, last Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
That was for their egg days, right?
Right, and the folks over in Yakima, Washington last Monday night turned them away. The place was jammed to the hilt.
Oh, that's great. And it's all for a good cause. And you'll love it. There's a Sandy Bar break. Oh, you hear that? He smacked Madril right on the forehead.
There's a rolling headlock by Chris, tries for a pin. Madril kicks out. Oh, there's a right hand, caught him unaware.
Oh!
A hard right hand shot by the big Mexican fella from L.A. Coming at you, Chris Colt. There's a try for a drop kick. Chris holds on to the rope. Anyone that points at their head like they're intelligent. Thank you, Laura. Throw us a nice wet towel, bless her heart.
Yes.
Anybody that points at their head to tell you how intelligent they are sick. And that's what I think of Chris's move. Sick. I know Chris.
Well, he's a very cagey, very sly professional wrestler. Just when you think you've got him, he'll do one of those numbers on you. Here's
Hold
Buddy
on,
Rose.
folks. Here's Buddy Rose, Don.
Okay, Kurt Hennig, we're going to take him to a hospital. His neck is not sore. He has to write on a piece of paper to talk to us. He took a piece of paper and a pen, and he wrote on the piece of paper, he cannot wrestle. He wants to go to a hospital. So at least his neck's not severed or broken or anything like that. But his voice box, there's no sound coming out. He has to write.
He took a terrible blow across the throat there, buddy.
Yes, and Don Owens is concerned. But Hennig wrote on the piece of paper that I could take his place Tuesday night. Don Owens confirmed it, and they said I can have Rip Oliver all by myself this Tuesday night, once and for all.
Great, that's good news. Hey, there's a fall by Al Madril.
Yeah.
Buddy Rhodes going to be taking Kurt Hennig's place Tuesday night. He's going to be taking his place over in Seaside by the looks of it, and maybe in Newport also. Maybe the whole week.
Well, at least it's good news that Kurt is. It's good news that Kurt's neck is obviously not broken or seriously injured, but we don't know about that voice box situation.
I didn't hear Don Owens. Did he announce this as a 2 out of 3 fall to a TV time limit, or is it 1 fall to a finish, or what?
Dutch, there's so much going on. I had no idea. These people are going crazy. It's been crazy inside the ring.
It'd be nice if we knew up here.
I think we'll find out when we come back after this timeout.